Hi again, Internet. This is extremewirehead, and I'm here with Remains of the Day, where I talk about 3 different things that were interesting to me about the past week, and do it all over again every single week until I die. That's a sad way to put it, but that's where I'm going. Yeah, that's all I do. If you have something interesting that you want to talk about, then put it forward, and I might just talk about it. I might give a little bit of information. And then we'll all have fun going on with our lives, which is really sad. Anyway, the first thing, let's get down to the first thing. The first thing, I can't believe I said that, but yeah, the first thing that I wanted to talk about is the new board game I got, which is really, really dorky. You don't know this, but it's really, really dorky for me because of my background, okay? PowerGrid. I'm not sure, is it backwards? Backwards on the stupid screen. PowerGrid, okay? That's a no, it's not a video game. It's a board game that basically looks a lot like my thesis because I have no me having the willpower to buy this game basically signifies basically signifies the end of everything holy, because that means that I don't care 1-2-bit reason that I can't believe I'm going back to things in my thesis. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. But I did it, and here we are. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. I just can't believe I actually did it and bought this stupid thing. If there's something to regret, if I die now and I have to regret something, that's gonna be one of them. That's gonna be one of those little things that's gonna nag at me for the rest of my life, which is great. Great. I'm having fun. It's a good game. I'm almost at the point where I want the expansions, which I can't believe I'm even saying out loud. Oh God. Oh, let's just go over that. That's over. And the second thing that I want to talk about is, okay, here's a little story time. Do you know that a couple of years ago, or maybe over a decade ago, when I was a little kid, which was like forever, and there was I got a raincoat, and this raincoat was rather special because if you the thing where you put your hands in to keep them warm, that pouch, or kangaroo pouch, if you want to say it like that, you could actually stuff the rest of the raincoat inside and turn it into a little bag that you carried around. And then I lost it in a restaurant because I'm a dumbass. Yeah. And there's something about things like that. When you have a raincoat, a bag, a pouch, that when you stuff it inside itself, suddenly it turns into this really tiny thing that you can carry around and you can pull out when something's necessary. Yeah. I just said that. And it really bothers me how whenever I go to a convenience store, when I go to a hardware store, and I see, ooh, so that tiny pillow thing, when I unzip it and open it up, it's suddenly a backpack, or it's suddenly something else. And I don't know why I find it so interesting. It's just something that I end up playing with, and I can't control myself. I hope to God so hard nobody's gonna make fun of me for that line. It's quite bothersome for me. And the third thing, the final thing, basically, that I wanted to talk about is gelatin, because I ate a lot of it before going through this. Or, let's be a bit more stringent with this. Last night I had very sweet Korean soup. This morning, I had sweet bread. For lunch, I had noodles and sweet gelatin. I've had way too much sugar for somebody my age, and I don't even like sugar that much. I like sweet food. That's completely fine. But when you have sweet food for like 3 meals, it's starting to leave a bad taste in my mouth, and that's no pun intended there. Anyway, that's the 3 things down. The collapsible contractables, the PowerGrid, and of course sweet foods, because that's really starting to bother me. It's really starting to hurt my brain. I'm probably gonna crash after this. Anyway, that's it for me and the remains of the day. If you have something interesting to talk about, if you think that something amazing happened to you this week, then talk about it, share it, let's have some fun, let's talk about it, and if you can find 3 things, then, you know, you're probably in a better standing than most people. I'm just saying, it's a terrible world out there. Oh, God. It's so bad. But I hope that you have a great weekend. This is always always the way I end it. I just hope that your weekend goes right, everybody's weekend goes right, and nothing stupid, nothing crazy goes wrong. And I hope you enjoy, because, you know, if you don't enjoy, then at least you have a fun story to tell later. Anyway, this is Extreme Wirehead, and I propose a toast to all things great and small. My cup is so far away and I don't want to leave the screen. It's just there. It's so close, but I can't grab it. I can't be bothered. If you want to add anything, just go ahead. I don't mind. Whatever. This has been Extreme Wirehead, and I'll see you next week.